I'm going to tell you a nugget that my client learned while she was in between lives, not in a physical body, that if you grab onto this, it can change your life. I do a type of hypnosis where my clients and I look at a past life, we look at what they do in between lives, and then we talk to their higher self. My female client was a he in another lifetime, and he lived to be an old man and was very sad when he had to leave his previous life because it was an incredibly beautiful, loving life. After he left his body, he found himself in this place that was kind of dark and gave him time to decompress and try to get over some of the sadness from having had to leave. Then he said he moved on to a place that had more light, and he met a guide with a big book, and they started planning his next life. He said his guide was pushing him to do more because he needs to learn and grow, and he agreed. And reading from my notes, this is what my female client said about that time. She said, that next life is not going to be as stable. I'm going to have to be a bit more independent. There are going to be certain risks that I'll need to take. I need to be able to take them. There might be situations that are maybe a little dangerous that I need to get out of. I feel like it's going to be more adventurous. I asked, how do you feel about that? And she said, I'm kind of excited. I know at the end of the day that I'm safe. And that's the part I want everyone to be able to grab onto. And remember, when you're in difficult situations, no matter what you're facing, that at the end of the day, you are safe. And I'll talk about this a little bit more. She said, I know that nothing really bad can happen to me. I feel safe up here. I feel excited after a while, not right away. I get more excited thinking about it now as we talk about it more. I feel like I'm going to be at sea. I'm going to be a man at sea. There's a lot of water. It's very different than my other life. The other life was very green, and now it feels like I'm going to be traveling. I brought the conversation back around and said, you said you feel safe up there and you know nothing can hurt you. And she said, not really hurt you. Even when you're alive, it feels like you can be hurt. But at the end of the day, you are not really hurt. It's just an experience. Life is just an experience. I asked, how does it feel like you're hurt if you're not really hurt? And she said, that's how you learn. You have got to be in the experience. You can't always be happy. If it doesn't feel real, then it's not really an experience. It's not real, really, but you don't know that, not when you're human. I said, you forget? And she said, yeah, you forget. You have to forget. I said, so it can feel real? And she said, yes, but it's also exciting. You think things are real. It has pros and cons. You forget how real it's going to feel until you're back down in the body. So while it may feel very real, it's not. If you can remember that, it just might help you get through the next difficult thing.